Commission on items of interest to the public that are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the Commission and that do not appear on the agenda. I'm going to be calling the blue cards, okay? And that do not appear on the agenda. With respect to agenda items, your opportunity to address the Commission will be afforded when the item is reached in the meeting. We have Kelly Watts, Tony Polanesi, and Victoria Bell to begin, please.
I represent the growing number of citizen groups that for years have tried to work with this commission and the RPD to minimize the public health and environmental risks being imposed on San Francisco by repeatedly introducing thousands of tons of toxic tire waste into public spaces. Following the advice of our council and city supervisors, we are preparing for litigation and investigations by compiling the actions that expose the individuals and institutions that have and are repeatedly lying, misleading, breaking the law, or covering up and enabling others to. This Commission's May 6, 2010 meeting minutes have gone missing from your website in violation of the Sunshine Ordinance. For context, at the previous meeting, lobbyists Patrick Hannon and Dan Mowers were once again utilized by this Commission to introduce Chris Geiger to once again falsely represent that lead and other heavy metals would not be components of these fields. This was done without a single objection from members of this commission or the RPD management, all of whom clearly have known for years this to be false. Your vanished meeting minutes would indicate the failure of the RPD general manager to properly publicly announce and agendize their controversial EIR in this report and include statements indicating this Commission's awareness of the heavy metals and other toxic chemicals inherent to synthetic fuels. To facilitate investigative searches, we are inserting into today's minutes the keywords synthetic artificial turf, tire waste, public health, children's health hazards, carcinogens, carbon black, nanoparticulates, zinc toxicity, lead poisoning, mercury poisoning, dioxin bisphenol A plastic, DEHP plastic phthalates, zinc leachate, neural inflammation, chronic asthma, MRSA staphylococcus, PAHs, PET, Fisher Construction, Pisces Incorporated, City Fields Foundation, Baycor Builders, Susan Hirsch Associates, Field Turf Incorporated, Sportex, kickbacks. For today's record, we are providing you hard copies of submitted scoping guidelines regarding the soon-to-be-released Beach Chalet EIR. For accuracy and to facilitate transcription, copies were emailed to Phil Ginsburg, this commission, and other interested parties. Thank you.
Next speaker, please.